Hello, darling. Today we're going to talk about everyone's favorite move, the Superman. In this video, we're going to go over some conditioning moves and some steps to build up this trick for you. It's technical, but it's also very uncomfortable on those inner thighs. So we're going to give those inner thighs some love and get them strong and ready to go for this move so that you can be your own hero in this move. So first of all, I recommend doing this from the floor initially so that we can be really precise in where everything needs to be. We're going to be engaging with our inner thighs, something that can help our inner thighs as well as any skin. As we're warming it up before we put it onto the pole, give those thighs some TLC. Rub them really fast, warm them up, let them know that they're going to be coming online. Find yourself at the floor first. I'm going to set it up so that my bottom hip is right in the crease. I'm going to pull that knee towards my shoulder. Now when we're up in the air, there's going to be a lot of my weight distributed into this lower leg. That's going to keep me up in the air as I'm releasing this top arm. Imagine this bottom arm is going to be down below me to get started, and this top arm is going to be just up here. Very important placement for Superman is the shoulders versus the hips. The ideal place for your Superman is to have your shoulders slightly higher than your hips. So find where that's comfortable for you. You can use this bottom arm to kind of prop you up. Very important that we don't slouch in our torso. I'm going to pull my spine nice and long. From here, it's very important. I don't want to slide this leg down. Ooh, that hurts. I'm going to instead pull this knee to my chest, pull it towards my opposite shoulder, and then try to close my legs. Doing that, it's now in the correct position. I'm going to close my legs. You can give them that cross and squeeze the tushy to then lift it into that Superman. So after we've done that a few times on the floor, let's take it up the pole. I'm going to go into what I like to call the hero position. You might have a different name for this. Lower the torso to get the leg up high. Pull it in to that bottom hip. Again, I want it tight in that hip crease on the bottom. Pulling that knee to my bottom arm or my shoulder to really get my grip in my leg right there. Make sure you've got that stacked elbow with that bottom arm in the bracket grip, and then your index finger is down. No hyperextension. Pull that elbow pit towards the pole, open your chest, slide down so that your shoulders are exactly in that right spot, just a little above the hips. I'm going to first pull that leg towards my chest a few times, pull it across. Now this is the moment of truth. I have to commit, squeeze into that Superman. Luckily, I'm really close to the floor, so I can just lower down from there. If you're newer to this, definitely get a mat, and you can even have a coach or a buddy spot you on this. Now that we've done it on the floor and on the pole, let's take it up in the air. Give yourself a climb or two, and we can get into our outside leg any way that we like. I'm going to give my half bracket, hook my knee, lower down into that thigh. Again, take a moment to readjust that top knee so you've got a good grip. Readjust that bottom hip. Knees are wide, that bottom knee is pulling in, my bottom elbow is stacked. Open chest, I'm going to slide it down just a little bit. Very important that we create a gap now between this leg and the pole so that I'm not sliding it up my skin. I'm going to pull that knee to my chest across, try to touch my knees, and then commit to squeezing my booty, opening my chest, and releasing that bottom arm. So last but not least, I want to show you how I like to condition those inner thighs. It's just going to take a little bit of practice. I guarantee that if you do this drill just one time at every single one of your pole practices, your Supermans are going to start feeling much better very soon. So we're going to need to get into our crucifix. You can do this from a chopper invert or from a hero leg hook and then lower down. I'm just going to take it into a chopper. One leg in front, one leg behind. Squeeze the knees. Gently release the hands. This is our crucifix. Gently slide towards the floor, catching yourself here. Now I'm going to cross my legs and keep my pubic bone touching the pole. And now I'm going to squeeze my booty. And this is where it comes in. Keep your elbows soft, long spine, and you're just going to let that sink down, 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 down. At one point, if you feel like you can stop that slide, you can find your Superman from there. If we're not really comfortable doing an invert yet, or doing the hero, another way we can get up to that upside down shape is no problem. I'm going to drop my chest, swoop one leg up to find it at the pole, push myself into a handstand, squeezing one leg in front, one leg behind, finding that pubic bone to the pole, squeezing, and again sliding it down. It's very important that it stays touching my pubic bone and doesn't slide down towards my knees. That's less secure, but it also hurts a lot more. All right, so that's it, darling. Best of luck with this move. Just do it regularly. It's going to get easier, and so many fun varieties in and out of it can be yours. Please follow us next week for more tips. We'd love to hear how this one goes. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.